Hi, welcome back to my lecture series. I am Archana K, Assistant Professor in Department of Management Studies in SNS College of Technology. Today I am going to discuss on chi-square test. How we are going to see how we are going to test chi-square in business data analytics. Okay. In previous video, I have discussed on non-parametric test, which all comes under non-parametric test, and how we can do non-parametric test with 2 and 3 different 2 groups, 3 groups, and different and median value. Okay. Chi-square. What does chi-square mean? Chi-square can be with chi-square means, for example, we can say as there is we have to check whether there is an association between 2 different groups. Okay, we need to know whether it is associated with one another or not. Okay, in simple words we can say that. So it is a test statistics that is used to compare observed and expected results. In normal while we are calculating manually, we will compare with observed and expected results. We will compare. Okay, with the critical value. There is a small case study on online retailer who wants to understand whether there is an association between the preferred payment method with the different age groups of customers. The survey had a random sample. The online retailer took nearly 300 customers sample and recorded their payment references through credit card, through PayPal, mobile wallet, with different age groups were categorized from 18 to 30, 31 to 45, and 46 to 60. See, here is a data on which on which we are going to see whether the chi-square is associated or not. We are going to see whether the chi-square is associated or not. We are going to see whether here is the observed frequency table on which 18 to 30 age people 60% paid credit card in PayPal, mobile wallet. Likewise, we are having nearly 300 data, and we are going to see whether significant association between the preferred payment method and the age group. So next we are going to see next we are going to hypothesis formulation. Okay, formulation of hypothesis. In this, null hypothesis means no. Null means no, as we discussed earlier. There is no significance association between preferred payment method and the age group. In alternate hypothesis, there is a significant association between the preferred payment method and the age group. Now we are going to see whether we are going to accept or reject the hypothesis with a chi-square. We are going to calculate a chi-square with observed frequency minus expected frequency by expected frequency, divide by expected frequency. Where in degrees of freedom, we are going to do calculate with number of rows minus 1 into number of columns minus 1. Okay, we will get degrees of freedom. Then next is determine critical value or p-value. What is critical value or p-value? How we will see the value? We will see once the significance level on which it is under 0.05. We are taking significance level as 0.05, so that the value is below or above the significance level. We will see the critical with the critical value. We can say whether we can accept or reject the hypothesis. To compare the calculated chi-square statistics, calculate p-value with the chi-square is greater than the critical value, or choose the chi-square value is greater than the significance level. So 0.05, it is above 0.05, So we are rejecting the null hypothesis, and we are rejecting the null hypothesis, and we are giving the statement as there is no significant association between the preferred mobile groups, preferred mobile payment methods. Okay. So here is a small assessment for you all to check whether this is whether you are accepting or rejecting the hypothesis based on this assignment. Here also a researcher is investigating whether the relationship between gender and preference of types of beverages. There is nearly 200 individuals. It is records with male or female whether the beverage performance, it's coffee, tea or soda. I am given the data below. You can do as assessment, and you can say whether it is associated or not. Okay. Summary. In this today we have discussed on chi-square, how to calculate chi-square, and we can say whether we are accepting or rejecting chi-square only with the so that we can know whether there is an association between the given data or it is not there. Okay. Thank you.